We had a 2-day layover in Seattle after arriving on the Empire Builder before catching the Cascades train north to Vancouver. We wanted to visit a friend while here and spend a little time touring the city as well. Our hotel was a bus ride north of downtown, since many downtown hotels were booked for the big Blue Jays Mariners game. We still had our fare cards from our previous trip, so we walked to the nearest bus stop and rode about 45 minutes to our hotel. The best hotel was a small local hotel that had comfortable accommodations and very hospitable staff. We spent the afternoon back downtown near Pike Place, finding something to eat along the way. On our only full day in town, we wanted to visit our friend Gail in Bellevue, east of downtown. So we hopped the same E-Line bus in reverse toward downtown. Of course, we had to eat breakfast first. A second bus took us within a block of her apartment. Total cost with our senior fare card was $1. We had a great time catching up with Gail. By mid-afternoon, we made our way back to the hotel and had a smooth ride and some easy transfers. On our last day, we checked out of the hotel and took the bus to the Amtrak station, arriving late morning. It's early in the day. Our train doesn't leave till 6, but we didn't want to carry our luggage around with us, so we checked it, and we're at the ticket office so we could check our 3 bags, and that leaves us a lot lighter for touring today. On our last trip to Seattle, the Klondike Gold Rush National Historic Park was closed. This is just around the corner from the Seattle King Street station, so we made our way there after dropping off our bags to see what we had missed. As a departure port for the Klondike, Seattle thrived during the gold rush, supplying 2,000 pounds of supplies as required for the prospectors to make the trip. But those who profited from striking gold were a small fraction of those who attempted the journey. Many, though, thought the adventure alone was worth it. After grabbing a bite to eat, we made our way east of the station to Chinatown, which has its own pedestrian bridge back to the station. King Street Station was renovated in 2010 and has been restored to its former glory. The third floor has a rotating art installation. You may recall in our first video in this series, Dave mentioned that we had purchased our tickets for this train back at the Jacksonville train station. We had not been able to book the trip using our rail pass via the app or online. The reason for this appeared to be the necessity to present our passports to confirm we had what we needed to cross the border. Prior to boarding the train in Seattle, we had to present our passports again. We received the Canadian Customs form to complete and a slip showing we had passed the review. While we were taking the Cascades train north to Vancouver, the southbound train to Portland left shortly before our train was boarding. Those of us traveling to Canada on the Cascades were directed to the last two of the coach cars. Unlike most other coach cars on Amtrak, this train was fitted with half of the seats facing in opposite directions. It also had automated sliding doors between cars. And an enhanced cafe car menu. Much of the journey north was along the water, starting with Puget Sound. After leaving the last U.S. stop, Bellingham, Washington, there would be another passport check. Once cleared, we were allowed to spread out through the now mostly empty cars. Arriving in Vancouver on time at 10 p.m., we could not disembark until our luggage had been unloaded. We claimed our bags. We then had one last document check, presenting our customs form and passports to the Canadian Customs and Immigration Officer. Although the SkyTrain, the local metro, would take us within a short walk of our accommodations, we opted to take a ride share instead, and arriving by 11 p.m., we're grateful to have a place to lay our heads after a longer day of touring and travel. We would spend the next 3 days exploring in and around Vancouver.